A very good morning to all of you. I am Niharika Guru and today I will discuss the second act summary of the title Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. Firstly, I discuss the introduction of Death of a Salesman. Death of a Salesman is a tragedy about the difference between the lowman family's dream and the reality of their lives. The play is a scathing critique of the American dream and the competitive, materialistic American society of the late 1940s. Of characters. First is Willie Loman, an aging salesman. Second is Linda Loman, Willie Loman's wife. Third is Biff Loman, the Loman's elder son. Fourth is Happy Loman, the Loman's youngest son. Fifth is Bernard, Charlie's son. Sixth is the woman, Willie's former lover, with whom he had an affair many years ago with Boston. Seventh is Howard Wagner, Willie's current boss. Eighth is Jenny, Charlie's secretary. Ninth is Stanley, a waiter. Last and ninth is Miss Forsyth and Leda, young prostitutes. Now let's discuss the summary. Act 2 begins with Linda and Willie, filled with high hopes of a bright future for their family. Willie is about to inform his boss that he will not travel anymore and also request for a pay advance to help offset his bills. Meanwhile, Biff visits Bill Oliver. This is his previous boss. He intends to seek a loan to begin a business with his brother, Happy. Linda emphasizes to Willie about the need for the money to repay the insurance premium as well as the final house payment. Eventually, after making payments for 25 years, they shall become the legitimate owners of the house. Willie feels excited to own the home but is unsatisfied since the home that once stone alone is now engulfed with flats. Willie attempts convincing his boss, Howard, about the career changes he wants to make. He informs Howard he needs $65 each week to settle his bills. However, Howard has no use for him at the main store. He informs him that the only way they can work together is that he can be kept on his travel duties. Willie then asks for $50 each week, but Howard remains adamant. Increasingly desperate, Willie lowers his bargain to $40 a week. He reminds him of his connections to his father, who was the former boss at the company, while banging Howard's desk and shouting. As first, Howard tries to claim Willie down to collect himself. Eventually, Willie gets fired. Meanwhile, Biff has patiently waited 6 hours to see Bill Oliver, but his efforts did not yield any successes. He then watches Bill as he closes for the day. The only memory Bill has of Biff is that of a shipping clerk who used to steal basketballs from him. Biff's life has always been a lie. He has always spent his time stealing and had even earned some 3 months jail time for stealing a suit. Later on, Biff finds out about his father's affair when he wants to visit him in Boston. He had gone to speak to him about his failures but was surprised to find his father with a woman in a hotel room. From that moment, Biff began to view his father as a liar, and this marks a turning point in his life. He then decided to stop pleasing his father, whom he considers a fraud. He is disappointed in all the lessons talk about loyalty, hard work, honesty, etc. are nothing but lies. His father was unfaithful to his mother. At a certain point, Biff tries to tell his father the truth, but his father is not in a condition to face the truth. He goes back into his hallucination episode at Howard's office, whereby he thinks he is talking Ben, his brother, and also in the restaurant talking to the woman. His son meets some girls at the restaurant and live with them. At home, Linda is angry at the boys for leaving their father behind. She then sends them away from home since they cannot get along with their father, especially Bill. Finally, Biff tells his father, Willie, that they are not big shots as he thinks. They are just ordinary people trying to make ends meet. Both of them opens their hearts to one another and Willie drives away to commit suicide. At last, themes, dreams, the American dream, parents and children, popularity and success, illusion, responsibility, depression, disillusionment. That's all. Thank you.